Boys and girls, cats and squirrels, I wanted to go back to Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War and play one of its forgotten modes, Outbreak Collapse. Outbreak in and of itself is kind of a looked down upon mode in many people's eyes, so I wanted to, give it another shot. Plus, you can kind of choose your map in this, so pretty cool. I'm gonna choose Armada, and if you enjoy the video, leave a like, sub, and comment down below. It's much appreciated, makes you a goat. Let's talk some Black Ops 6 by playing Black Ops 5. Thanks so much for watching. Let's get into it. So, starting. Outbreak. Not in Black Ops 6. So this in and of itself, in my opinion, is a W because Outbreak's a good mode that wasn't supported well, in my opinion, with unique maps. Outbreak did not have good zombie specific maps. I think that's where it suffered the most, in my opinion. I think it could have been good otherwise. And its repetitive cycle is actually not that bad. Although I do not... My controller locked as in like I have to play on KBAM or what? Oh no. Chat, did I throw? Did I throw? Oh no, I threw. Well, yep. So, we're gonna turn off this controller. I think the biggest issue for me with Outbreak was the fact that it... Sorry, there was a popcorn kernel in my mouth. It had so much intel that like was integral to the Cold War story, and as the intel guy himself, I'm here to tell you that thing was the intel grind in Call of Duty Cold War Outbreak is gotta be the worst thing I've ever done with my life. I genuinely, I hated it, and I did it twice because I need the intel, bro. In that sense, I'm kind of a perfectionist, but like, I mean, genuinely, I hated this. I loved the new intel system, but I hated going around Outbreak and just running in circles on some tiny map and getting jack diddly. It just was not fun. I wanted to die doing it for 200 plus intel. And that's why I'm really just looking forward to the Black Ops 6 intel, because I don't think it's going to be anywhere near as bad as Cold War. Like, that in and of itself makes the game 10 times better than Cold War already. And I'm a Cold War lover. Die hard, baby. I'm one of the weirdos that, is die hard Cold War fan to the end. And I ain't even going to, like, fight you on it. I understand that BO3 and BO4 and BO2 and BO1 are all better games. But dang, do I love this game. I love playing on it. It's just so much simpler. I feel like I'm slurring and doing weird stuff, and I don't know why. I feel like I'm kind of out of it right now. Whatever. But this game's great. And Black Ops 6 is already fixing, like, half the mistakes that it made. The map quality is so much better in that game than in Cold War. Everyone's complaining about Liberty Falls, but they complained a lot more about Forsaken and Firebase Z. And the issue with Mauer Toten is it's a great map and all, but it's also like campaign assets. And that's what a lot of people didn't enjoy about Cold War, is just it felt like multiplayer or campaign. And even if Liberty Falls feels like somewhat similar, I guess, it doesn't matter because it's still not as intense with us having Terminus Island. Terminus Island is the main map that people should be playing. Like, everything else is cool and all, but it's just not gonna be as good as Terminus. I'm gonna play Liberty Falls first. I'm gonna grind all my weapons probably on Liberty Falls, but I'm gonna enjoy Terminus Island more. I think that Easter egg is gonna be more fun, more, complete, more zombie. Easter egg actually, like, better. But there might be better story implications on Liberty Falls, which is kind of unfortunate. But whatever. We ball. But a main reason why I'm playing this Outbreak mode is because theoretically Black Ops 6 is supposed to have the most, like, side event things ever for, I don't remember if they claimed specifically for zombies or just like Call of Duty, but MW3 did a lot of them, and it at times felt like all you ever did was had an event going on. But it was quite enjoyable. In Cold War, they had amazing events and all sorts of cool stuff. Like this, you know, game mode, which was a limited time one that they just kept full time. With the cranked mode that was limited time and they just brought back full time. With all sorts of other stuff that was limited time and they kept full time. And so it allowed the game to just have a better lifespan, even though it, you know, doesn't have the most insane lifespan ever. Like Cold War, you can go back and play all these side modes and it feels different than normal zombies or anything else. And it's a refreshing change of pace, even if you don't like, you know, Outbreak. It's still fun because it feels like zombies more when it's in this tight time frame, or you're playing with only a 1911 to start and no health regen, etc. Essentially a classic mode in Outbreak, but of course they didn't bring that to normal zombies, because why would they? But people, you know, the leaks have been saying classic mode, and they've been saying all sorts of other modes like hard mode and all, like insane mode, blah blah blah. Like leaks going crazy right now on like, oh, this mode, this mode, this mode. And they already claimed they were gonna have like all these events and modes and crap. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if there's this like, you know, limited time mode that's to do with an event or something, at least when it's released, and they just keep it full time, because that's what they did with Cold War and it was really good. In past CODs they haven't done that, but it was really good in Cold War. Unfortunately, a lot of it ended up being Outbreak or Onslaught specific content that they kept around a lot, even though those are definitely less enjoyed modes. I will give you that. I enjoy round-based so much more than Onslaught or Outbreak. But Onslaught really just needs to go. Please don't bring that back. I think it could be done better and potentially even actually good as a mode. But holy crap, in the state it was in, where you just play on multiplayer maps that are small or big or whatever the size, and you just run in circles killing zombies, no, I hated it. Especially because I intel grinded on it, and that's all I played it for. I didn't play it for itself. And that's kind of the flaw I feel like I had with Cold War's side modes. It's like, a lot of the times I wasn't playing it for what the game provided. More so I was playing it because I wanted to get a certain thing from it, such as intel or, you know, XP or something like that. You know, I didn't play it to try and enjoy what it had to offer, because I didn't feel like it had anything to offer. It failed to entertain me long term in Onslaught and Outbreak, because the cycle that it had, it's just not good for long term enjoyment. Like, you can do Easter eggs for forever on zombies, and it's genuinely so easy to just get locked into a cycle of, oh, I'm gonna do this, you know, Easter egg, and then you go do 5 Black Ops 3 Easter eggs, or you just go through all of the Easter eggs on Cold War, or you do all of Black Ops 1 in one sitting with your friend. You know, it's really easy to get in that loop and just want to keep playing. Something about the rounds going up, the numbers going up, and you just sitting there fighting the undead, and like you successfully finally hitting round 100, or doing this with the boys, or doing a challenge, the Rainbow Perk Easter egg. You know, there's Rainbow Perk Challenge, rather, sorry. There's like a lot of replayability within the game that is not hit very well, in my opinion, on Onslaught, because it's just like lifeless. Oh, I'm dying. Couldn't have been alive after that, but whatever. We will. And the story was just so non-straightforward in Cold War. So Black Ops 6 having story trailers and stuff, like, there's so much they're doing right already off the get-go, and I'm so excited for them to just keep improving and making stuff better. because it's gonna be such a good game. I'm convinced. You can't convince me that it's gonna be bad just because of one game mode or one map. And plus, we all know that Liberty Falls is gonna be just like actually good, especially with them making new changes to it. It's just so zombies, you know, feeling, my opinion. Like, something about Liberty Falls actually does feel like zombies. It doesn't feel like a multiplayer map to me. It looks like it, but it feels like zombies. It's weird to me. Maybe it's just because, like, I'm telling myself that, oh, this is the game I'm going to play at the launch of Black Ops 6. And I'm going to be playing that game mode within it, or that map within the game, you know. But I actually feel like, especially now that they are tuning the atmosphere and everything, I think the game's gonna be really good on Liberty Falls, especially because it fits its role really well. I think it was meant to be the camo grind map, almost certainly, and that's what it's doing, and everyone knew it from the start. But complain, oh, it's not zombie, you know, feeling enough. The point is, like, it introduces the Wunderwaffe at full production, and Richthofen, like, we're gonna have background with the story on Richthofen and how he mass-produced the Wunderwaffe, or quote-unquote stole it, you know, from Strauss, I believe, or Pack, one of the two, I can't remember. I think it was from Strauss he took it from, and then because of that, he ended up mass-producing it. And, like, the lore in Black Ops 6 is so sadly forgotten because people didn't play Cold War or didn't, like, know anything about the Cold War story because they didn't play and get the intel and watch all of it. And that's the biggest flaw about the game. They're acting as if everyone's gonna know the story. Nobody knows the story, and it's very sad. I'm cooked, by the way, I think. Bro, Black Ops 6 is gonna be freaking amazing. Come on. We can't lose this at this, you know, late of a ground that isn't around. Technically, it's round 6, but whatever. Okay. Mimic gone. Megaton gone. Megaton gone. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Also, please just don't boss spam, Treyarch, please. Like, I understand that's something you did in Cold War, Vanguard, and MW3. Nobody likes it. Please don't. Please get rid of the boss spam, please. Alright, we reload, and we win. Without even all my perks, with 3 perks. The best 3 perks, though, to be fair. Alright, lock in. Alright, even though I was on KBAM and I'm not used to it, we still beat this mode. I hope to see something like this, or some of the more unique modes that, you know, Cold War offered in Black Ops 6. I think they will do. So, I'm happy to see that they're already listening to the community. Because the community always knows what they want, right? Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Leave a like, sub, and comment down below if you enjoyed. I'll see y'all in the next one. Deuces.